Hi, friends. Today I want to talk about this concept of a holy trinity. I don't mean that in any kind of religious way. However, if that's how you want to take it, that's okay as well. To me, a holy trinity is a combination of three parts that all of us humans are made of. These are three very big and distinct parts that make us all human. So the first one is our inner child. So our inner child is that ego self, that childish self that has perhaps the one who has conditioned itself or learned how to cope with the world growing up. So however you were treated by your caregivers when you were growing up, it was your inner child that sort of believed, listened, was ever present. The inner child also is very susceptible to how the adults in their surrounding are doing. So oftentimes children will really pay attention to how the adults are feeling and if they're capable of taking care of their own needs. If they're not, then sometimes these children will jump in and become the adults for the caregivers. The other form is the inner adult. So as we grow up, as grown-ups, we all have this adult self. It's the one that listens to higher self. This adult self is the part that can take care of this inner child. It is the part that will listen to everything that's happening in the external environment and basically be able to provide kindness, compassion, acceptance. This adult is powerful in a way that he or she can stand aside, bring space to the situation, hold the heavy emotions. So the inner child does not have to be at the front lines. It's the adult who is at the front lines. Now, every adult or every human has an inner adult who has to care for their inner child. And what I mean by that is oftentimes we will find adults who behave like screaming, crying children because they've never, ever trusted their own inner adult or even stopped to listen. They always want the external to fix or help them. Unfortunately, every adult has to help their own inner child. As an adult, we can support other adults so they may then take care of their inner children. But unfortunately, the way it works is our inner children are really looking for our own adults to support them and to take care of them because they know best what they want. Now, the third part of the Holy Trinity, in my very humble opinion, is our spiritual part. So after all, we are spiritual beings here having a human experience or a human journey. This spiritual part, known as soul or consciousness or all of it above, is the one that is most common in every single human being. So while we might look different, while we might behave in different ways, while our inner children may have been conditioned in different ways, our spiritual part is interconnected. That's what interconnects all humans to each other. And this spiritual part is the one that provides the adult with the guidance, with the consciousness of the soul, provides the guidance. Everything's okay. There are no mistakes. There is no wrong or right. I'm here for you. Trust me. I bring you everything so we can co-create together. Once the adult learns to really tap into spiritual guidance and then holds the inner child, this Holy Trinity then becomes powerful beyond words, where the inner child protected can still be playful, bring a lot of joy. The adult can provide strength, support, care, be available to the inner child, support other adults within their realm and in their sphere, and everyone taps into the spiritual reality.